Hey, welcome to a new chapter. We're now on chapter 5, which is working with polynomials. Specifically with chapter 5.1, section 1, we're just going to be dealing with addition of polynomials. So first question might be, what exactly is a polynomial? Well, a polynomial is simply an expression with one or more terms. So, for example, 3xy is a polynomial with one term. 5x squared minus 12xy plus y squared is a polynomial with 1, 2, 3 terms. Okay, so that's all it is. Today we're just going to be adding polynomials together. Now there's one specific rule when adding polynomials, and that is, in order to add polynomials, we have to have like terms. So then the next question might be, what exactly is a like term? So what are some examples of like terms? So we have 2x plus 3x. We see that x and x, those are exact same. So we have equals 5x when we add 2x and 3x. However, if it was 2x plus 3y, we see that we have x here and y here. So those are not exactly the same, so we can't add those. But if we have 6a minus 4a, well, here again, we have like terms, so we get, so we get 2a. Now, but if we had 6ab minus 4b, although we have a b here and a b here, they're not the same because we have this a here in this term, and we don't have it here. So they're not the same, so we can't add those. Lastly, if we have something like 6c plus c, we can think of this as having a 1 out front. And so we have a c and a c. Those are like terms. So we get 7c when we add 6c and 1c. But if we have 6c plus 6, we see we have a c here and we have no c here. So those are not like terms, so we can't add them. Okay, so there's some examples of like terms. Now when we have these like terms, there's two ways we can add them. We can add them vertically or we can add them horizontally. So first I'll show you vertical form. If we have two polynomials, so we have 2a squared plus 3b squared plus ab minus 3 and 6a squared minus b squared plus 1. If we add those two polynomials together, first we have to find our like terms. So we look and we see a squared and a squared, those are like terms. B squared, those are like terms. We have an AB here, we have no AB over here. So that's going to stand by itself. And then we have minus 3 and plus 1. Those are like terms. Right? So we'll take 2a squared plus 3b squared plus ab minus 3. And under those, we'll match up our 2a squared and our 6a squared. So we'll put 6a squared down here. We'll match up 3b squared and minus b squared. And put minus b squared down here. ab is by itself because it doesn't have a term over here. So we'll leave that as simply plus 0ab as a placeholder. And then we have minus 3 and plus 1, so we'll put the plus 1 down here. And add those up. So we take minus 3 plus 1, that gets us a negative 2. AB plus 0AB is just simply plus positive AB. 3b squared and minus b squared is simply 2b squared, positive 2b squared. And 2a squared plus 6a squared is a positive 8a squared. Now we look and we see we have no more like terms to add, so this is our final answer using the vertical form. Now I'll show you an example using the horizontal form. If we had two polynomials added together, so they are 2xy plus 2x plus 3y plus 4xy minus 2x plus 5y. Again, we look for our like terms. So we have xy and xy, x and x, y and y. So those are the ones we're going to put next to each other. So we'll have 2xy plus 4xy plus 2x plus negative 2x plus 3y plus 5y. And when we put those together, we add our like terms. So we add these two together, these two together, and these two together. So we end up with 6xy here. And positive 2 and negative 2, they cancel. So we end up with plus 0x, and then we have 3y and 5y to get us positive 8y. So when it's all said and done, we have 6xy plus 8y. And that's our final answer. All right. Now, just as a quick review, I'm going to give you these terms. So I want you to find 6x and what over here does 6x have a like term with. So go ahead and pause the video and answers for yourself real quick, and then I'll show you the answers when we're done and explain them. So go ahead and pause it right now. So now that you're done, what you should end up with is 6x and 2x, because these are our like terms, x and x. 4a and 3a, those have like terms. Even though this has an a and this has an ab, those are not exactly the same, so we can't add those. 5 and 4 are like terms. 1x squared and 3x squared, those are like terms. And what about b here? B does not go with AB here because they're not the same. This is B and this is AB. Those are not the same, so we can't add them. So don't get tricked by that. You can't put those together. So that's all there is to it. So just remember, when we're adding polynomials, you have to have like terms like these. So thank you.